Hey legends, so today I'm going to find out if I've broken my foot or not. Hey legends, welcome back to the channel. Basically, my girlfriend is now getting ready to take me to the walk-in centre to get my foot x-rayed because about 3 weeks ago I thought I'd sprained it. It's been bad for weeks and I still cannot walk properly on it. So she is now going to take me to the walk-in centre to see if it's broken, basically. I'm a bit nervous because it's COVID and I don't want to get COVID, guys. I'd rather not get COVID. I hate hospitals and doctors anyway. Like, absolutely hate doctors. I hate hospitals. It's nothing personal. I just never like them. So yeah, I'm nervous. The other thing is, fingers crossed my car starts because it's not been used for a couple of weeks. So hopefully the battery isn't dead. It's my first journey out of the house. The car started first time, so that was lucky. I've got a mask on. It's not really a super good mask, but it's better than nothing. And yeah, we're going to drive to the walk-in centre and then I'm going to see what they say. Hopefully they give it an x-ray and hopefully they tell me that everything's fine, but I'm really not hopeful because I can't even get a shoe on at the moment. So this bit of me in the mask is because I couldn't film when I first got to the hospital. Basically, when I got there, they tested my temperature with a laser and basically saw I was in like COVID levels. But they did see that I was sweating because it was the longest I'd ever walked with my crutches. So then they did a test with like an in the ear internal temperature test. My temperature came out fine, but they're checking everyone before they go in the hospital. So I'm good. I was good. No COVID. That's a good start. So the hospital looked eerie because it was absolutely empty. All the chairs were 2 meters apart because of COVID, which was a bit strange. At this point, a doctor had seen me very briefly and said they think it's broken, but they're waiting to get me in a room and have another look. So I had to sit and wait for about 15 to 20 minutes, which isn't that bad compared to normal. In the waiting room, they did have a VE documentary on for the VE day, so that was quite nice. And the kids had put some pictures up, so there was some stuff to take my mind off what was going on at that point, which, to be honest, helped a lot. But yeah, then I went into this little waiting room. The doctor had a look. They did offer me the bed, but I chose the chair because I didn't want to feel like a patient. And the doctor said she basically thinks it's broken, so I need to go off and have an x-ray. Controlled x-ray area. So yeah, this is just from the waiting room for the x-ray. I couldn't really film the doctors and stuff, obviously, but now at this point I'm waiting to see, has it broken? It's not broken, but I will explain exactly what's going on with it and why I need to wear this beautiful boot once I get home.
How is it, darling?
Painful, babe, to be honest. Most pain I've been in for days. So I'm home. I was only in there probably two and a half hours, including not even 2 hours probably. Just under 2 hours, and that's including being like COVID temperature tested and everything. Basically, what has happened is I have either had a serious sprain or a tear in the ligament that basically is attached to my fifth metatarsal, which is the one I thought I'd broke from where I'd got the little bump on the side of my foot. But yeah, it's either a serious sprain or a small tear. Speaking to the doctor said that is actually worse to heal than a broken fifth metatarsal. It takes longer. It is more painful. So I'm in a great mood, guys, because the doctor's like, yeah, you haven't broke it. And I'm thinking, oh, we're good. And then they say, no, this is probably worse than breaking it. So I'm absolutely good. I don't know how to feel about it. It is going to be somewhere between 3 to probably 4 months, they reckon, before I'm back to normal and I can walk completely unaided. They want me to walk for up to 2 months with crutches, putting partial weight through it using like a moon boot. And then they want me to spend another 2 months getting used to walking with a moon boot. From there, before I then take it off and walk with just my foot. They've told me I should take a bit more in painkillers, because I haven't really been taking many painkillers. They want me to take painkillers to force me to walk on it, because basically the more I walk on it, the better it is going to heal. But it hurts to walk on it. As you probably just seen in that little clip there of me walking to the car. Oh, it's so bad. Honestly, every time I put my foot down, it kills. It hurts so much, even in the boot. Like, don't get me wrong, without the boot on, I can't get past more than one step. With the boot on, I can take step. But yeah, I'm gutted. Don't get me wrong, I'm actually gutted that I'm not going to be able to do the stuff I want to do for 3 to 4 months now. And I normally try and make my vlogs like fun for you guys, but I'm pissed off. Don't get me wrong, I just want to say as well, the doctors, everybody in the NHS, the doctors and nurses, even the receptionist, they were all amazing. Everyone I dealt with, whether it was the nurse checking my temperature before I even went in, whether it was the nurse that saw me very briefly before I spoke to a doctor, whether it was the doctor that saw me before I was x-rayed, whether it was the receptionist, every single person I dealt with was amazing. They're really good, really friendly, really nice. And I hate hospitals and I hate doctors, guys. I always have. When I was a tiny kid, I had like a bad convulsion and got rushed to hospital. And basically like a convulsion's like a fit. And after being in hospital for a couple of days, I got discharged on the basis that they didn't know what it was. So like they were like, oh, yeah, there's this serious thing and you might have died from it. We don't know what caused it. That scared the shit out of me as a little kid. So even now, I still have like a phobia of like hospitals and doctors and everything because of it. But yeah, I want to thank everybody in the NHS who's working during COVID. I want to thank everybody during the NHS that helped me today. But anyone in the NHS that has helped other people. Anyone that's done anything to support your NHS, if you've donated, if you've just stood outside and clapped, if you've done anything. One thing I want to talk as well is I did mention to the doctor that I do like vlogs and stuff, because they were asking what your hobbies and stuff are, waiting and stuff. And I was saying how I make like vlogs, and she said, well, if I make a vlog about this, she said one thing she wants me to reiterate is go to the doctors and get stuff seen to, because I haven't done that for 3.5, 4 weeks. So I did this 3.5, 4 weeks ago. If I would have gone to the doctors 3.5, 4 weeks ago, my recovery time would probably be 3 to 4 weeks quicker. So me being stubborn and not going has put myself back by a month. But she also said anytime like you think it could be a break, there's other complications that can come from it. So she said always go and at least see a GP or a nurse. Just get someone to have a look at it to see do they think it needs an x-ray, because it can be really serious and it can get a lot worse. So she did say, if you're going to do a vlog about this, make sure you tell anyone that watches it to get checked out. But yeah, I want to thank you guys as well. You guys, so many people have been sending me messages wishing me well before I'd even gone to the hospital. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your support. And the last thank you I want to do quickly before we do sort of sign off and talk more about the foot is my girlfriend. She's been amazing during this. She's had 3 to 4 weeks where she's had to do everything. She's had to do the cooking. I've tried to do bits of washing up to help her and stuff like that, like where I can kind of do it on my crutches, but like I can't carry drinks through. Normally I'd make just little things like making her a cup of tea while she's chilling that I can't normally do, which is frustrating the shit out of me, by the way. I'm getting so frustrated by the stuff that I can't do now. I'm at a point now where it's irritating me that I can't do things. But now I am allowed to walk and carry light things on my crutches. So, like for example, I could go to the shop, but then obviously with COVID at the moment, If it's not necessary, I've been told to stay inside and rest. I've been told to... So basically, moving on from here, this is my recovery process. The recovery process is for 1 to 2 months, I need to wear this moon boot basically as much as possible. I don't need it if I'm resting, but they did say if you're only going to be resting for like an hour or something and then you've got to walk again, it might be easier to leave it on. Sleeping, they basically said if you sleep in your own bed, you probably don't need to sleep with it on. If you sleep like with your partner or whatever, it might be worth wearing just in case it gets knocked about. So I'm going to try and see if I can sleep in it tonight and see how that goes. But yeah, then it's literally 1 to 2 months. I've got to use crutches. Anytime I'm putting weight through my left leg, they want me to be putting crutches to take the weight. And basically, at the moment, they were saying put sort of 60, 70, 80% weight, only a little bit. And then they want me to gradually build it up and up and up. And then in 2 months' time, I'll be able to walk without the crutches. But with the boot still to support all the ligaments and everything in my foot. Also, because I sprained my ankle, so I sprained my ankle at the same time as the fall. The sprained ankle is recovered, but that's another reason they want me to be wearing the boot beyond that, is because obviously when you sprain something, there's a risk you do it again. So they're concerned that I'm going to sprain my ankle again, because I have sprained that ankle twice before and been in the hospital with it. So yeah, it's fine, guys. So yeah, I've got 3 or 4 months where I can't do the stuff I want to do. At the moment, I don't think that's going to influence what videos we can make because I'm at home. Obviously, I will keep you guys updated on social media and stuff. But yeah, thank you all so much for the love. Thank you to everybody in the NHS. You guys are amazing. Especially during the time at the moment, because it was a weird time. For me, it was a scary time to go to the hospital, and there was people there who work there every day. Don't know how scary that must be. It was eerie to see a hospital that empty. I've never seen a hospital that empty in my whole life, especially like a fracture ward, because I got taken through to like a fractures department ward sort of thing, basically straight away. Like, they didn't mess about. They're just like, right, we'll check you haven't got it, we'll take you straight there. Sit down, here's the doctor, they'll have a look, say if you need an x-ray. Doctor thought I had broke it, by the way, as well. That was how bad it was. The doctor did think I broke it. And then the doctor's like, that's actually, what you've done is worse than breaking it, sorry. But yeah, honestly, thank you everybody in the NHS. Thank you everyone that saw me today, but thank you everyone that is out there treating other people, because you're heroes, literally. Thank you again to you legends that are watching this. Thank you for the legends that have sent me messages saying get well soon and stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you to my friends and family who have been so supportive. And thank you again to my girlfriend, because she has been honestly incredible. Drove me to the hospital, picked me up from the hospital. She's been cooking, cleaning. I got home from the hospital. She brought me painkillers, brought me a drink, brought me a Kit Kat Chunky. All the essentials. So yeah, thank you all. Honestly, thank you so much. I can't express like the gratitude I have for everybody right now. I think sometimes you don't realise how grateful you are until stuff like this happens. But yeah, I love you all. I've been Link. You've been my legends. And I can't walk for 3 to 4 months, but I'll still see you real soon. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. If you've enjoyed that, you can click up here and you can watch another video of mine. Or if you really love it, if you really, really love it, or even if you just like it a little bit, go down here and subscribe to the channel. It means you'll never ever miss what is coming up real soon.